All right, everyone. This is the tournament day timeline for the Logan Parks Fishing Foundation High School College Chaos Tournament presented by Abu Garcia. I've been getting a lot of questions on how the tournament format works. As you can see, it's fairly complicated, so I'm going to try and simplify it for you guys in this video. I will also make a separate video I will post next week explaining how the anglers are actually paired. It's going to be a two-person team where the college guy will be the boater and the high school angler will be the non-boater, and they'll fish together in a total weight, every fish counts, 1 pound minimum, catch, weigh, submit a photo through the Fishing Chaos app, release format. But this video focuses on the actual tournament day, so I'm going to go ahead and dive into it with you guys. The boat safety check will begin at 3 a.m. and run through 5:30, and what this will allow our teams to do is they'll drive by somewhere in Auburn, Alabama, and we'll just check that they have running nav lights, working nav lights, their live wells are empty, they have the proper amount of life jackets, and they have a kill switch. Then they can head to the lake. They head to Lake Martin, where they can put in whenever they want, whenever they get there, but they cannot leave the boat ramp until 6 a.m. Because it is a catch, weigh, photo, release format, we're not having a weigh-in, so anglers are allowed to put in at any public boat ramp they want to. They cannot leave the ramp until 6 a.m. At 6 a.m., all 125 teams will head to their first fishing spot, where they are not allowed to make a cast until 6:30 a.m. That's when round one will begin. Round one will run from 6:30 until 10 a.m., then we will have a 15-minute break. As you can see, this is where the first split begins. The survival group will be the top 75 teams. They will shift over to the left side. The bottom 50 teams during round one will shift to the right side into the sudden death group. These will essentially become two separate tournaments, fishing to make it into the championship round and avoid being eliminated into either the consolation group or the last chance group. These weights will carry over from round one into round two, and the anglers will build upon their total weight, but they will only be competing against the other anglers in their group. So the survival group will only fish against those guys. The sudden death group will only fish against those guys. So round two will run from 10:15 until 1 p.m. and we'll have another 15-minute break. This is when it starts to get really complicated, very chaotic. The survival group, top 75 teams, will be split into the bottom 60 teams that comprise the consolation group and the top 15 teams that comprise the championship group. The consolation group will unfortunately not have a chance to fish for the big payouts. However, they are not eliminated from the tournament. They will still get a chance to fish for $3,000 and lots of other prizes. The sudden death group will actually have 5 teams win their way back into the championship. The top 5 teams from the sudden death move on to the championship, and the bottom 45 comprise the last chance group. This last chance group also loses out on the ability to fish for the big pot in the middle, but they can still win $2,000 and some awesome other prizes. During round one and round two, we'll have a live leaderboard for spectators and competitors to view so that you can keep track of your status in the event and know where you're sitting. At the beginning of round three, the chaos round, we will disable the live leaderboard and all weights will zero. So the consolation round, the championship round, and the last chance round will essentially be 3 separate tournaments, and everyone will start from scratch. No one will know how they did until they get back to the trophy presentation in Auburn, Alabama. It will start at 4:30 p.m., so the chaos round will run until 3. All the anglers will head back to their trucks, get their boats out of the water, and head back into Auburn to find out their fate. I cannot wait to put on this tournament with you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that this answers any questions that you may have, and I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Sign up on the Fishing Chaos app. before it fills up.